Hi guys, so today I decided it was going to be more of a type of vlog style video. I'm doing a lot of stuff around the house, and one of the things I'm doing is actually going to be trying to grow my food from kitchen scraps. So I would definitely wanted to just track that journey with you guys. I've done a lot of research. I've watched like every YouTube video I could on it, so I figured why not make my own. I'll be doing an update every week, but it'll all be in this one vlog, if that makes sense. So in here I have some soil that I've gotten wet, and I've added some of the dry rind of some garlic, some bits of dead plants, some twigs, the eggshells, that kind of thing, just to give it more nutrients. This is what it looked like before, and the rest of this basically is unusable. I decided to try to grow some carrots. They're supposed to be one of the harder things to do though, so I'm not expecting anything because this is my first time. And this one looks like it tried to grow while it was still in the bag and just wasn't able to. So I might have got to them a little too late. But I want to get some green onions, or scallions as they're called too, and try those because those are supposed to be extremely easy. And I'm really interested in doing potatoes. The black type of like planter pot I showed you is what I've seen a lot of people doing it in. So I'm really excited, and I will update you guys in a week. But today is August 5th, and I wanted to do an update on growing food from scraps in my kitchen. I just filmed a video, so my makeup's all done, but unfortunately the carrots didn't make it. I think I cut too much. When I looked up other people's progress, they only had about that much extra carrot, and unfortunately mine started rotting. However, I started doing chives because those are supposed to be the easiest, and they're growing really well. This one is the first one I put in here, and as you can see, the roots have grown really well, and it's grown quite a bit. I cut it right there. And then this one is starting to grow. I just put this in here yesterday, so it's already progressing. I'm super happy with that. Once the roots have grown to a much larger extent, we can put them in a pot. And then this is going to be our compost bin. In here I have some shredded up non-bleached paper. I just used a paper bag from the grocery store that we used. So in here it's the equivalent of 2. And I already have some dirt that has some eggshells and things in there to put in here next. And I'm really excited to be doing this because I've never done a compost before. That is the progress so far, and it looks crazy in here because for my filming setup I had to move everything. But this is exciting to be able to see like what grows and what doesn't and what works. I want to try to do the carrots again, but looking at the carrots we have, the ends, hi miss, they don't look like they would grow very well. So I think next week when we go to the store, I'll have to actually really look for ones that have ends or look like they have potential, Well, I will be updating you guys in another week, and we will see if anything else is growing or how many more green onions are growing. I think the green onions are definitely going to do well. I don't have any doubt about it. They're supposed to be the easiest thing. I don't know why I didn't start off with them first, but doing it now. So I will talk to you guys in a week. Today is August 14th, so I wanted to do another update on growing food scraps from my kitchen. I just recently added these ones, and they're doing really well. And I've gotten some of them to grow so much that we put them in a different container. So I actually wanted to go ahead and plant these. I'm just going to use this container because the chives tend to soak up all the water anyway. They don't really need something to drain it out. And I'm going to be mixing some of this because it's what we have, along with some composted dirt. Now that I have this inside, I'm going to go ahead and start transferring these. And this was a basil plant. It's really not doing too well. If you guys have any tips on growing basil, let me know, because I thought we were doing it right, but I guess not. And when I'm putting these in here, I'm just going to kind of dig a deep enough divot for the roots to go down. The way they were in the pot, they grew flat and kind of out. But I'm hoping putting them in here, they will start to grow down. And I am noticing some browning here, so I don't know if this one needs to be trimmed. I have been eating the chives I've been getting from here, and they've been tasting just fine. And I definitely want to make sure I put enough space in between them. I do think this one definitely needs to be trimmed, and I didn't even realize it looks like it's molding right here. So I think I waited too long. So I'm going to go ahead and put this one to the side. I'm going to end up throwing that away. So maybe that's why they're browning, because that one was molding and affecting all the others. Are you sneezing? I'm guessing these will need to be trimmed a lot sooner than I had originally thought. I'm going to go ahead and wet the soil, and I think that will help so it can be patted down better, so it's easier to pat down. But so next time I do this, I think I'm going to try to find a different way to plant to keep them in the water so that they start to sprout. Because of how the plants are growing, it's making it hard to plant them in here without the roots being pushed. And then just go ahead and put it in there. Originally I thought I might have put too much soil, but now I have a feeling I didn't put enough. And if you notice, they do all somewhat tilt. I started them off in this container against the corners like these ones are, so they all grow tilting. And that's another thing I'm going to try and fix the next time. I'm going to go ahead and try to add this one right here. So now I'm just going to give them some water. For now, I think I'm only going to put 4 in here. In trimming these, I would recommend using scissors just to give it a quick little snip. And I do think this one might need to be trimmed as well. If you guys are interested in seeing more of these types of videos, definitely let me know, and I would love to plant more things and see what else grows. So give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Okay, see you next time. Bye!